That works on the other end as well.
Like, I don't want a conversation. Well, yeah, let's go back to this conversation. Gina. Perfect. And I clean that.
Save when you leave on there?
Yes.
Here, you can grab this one. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to Mrs. Bindas's class music program. It's been 2 years. These kids would have been in first grade the last time they did this. So they've come a long way. It's been a struggle this year getting back into the groove, but they're ready, aren't you? Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. We have Sadalyn online with us, and you're going to sing with us, aren't you? Sure, you can sing. Okay. Our first announcer is, she's not here, so I will read it. Jaden's not here today. The folk song of Kentucky, Children Go Where I Send Thee, was made known to the world by the Ritchie family. It was first discovered in a country school in Kentucky as a counting game. Okay, our next announcer is Deborah.
Silent Night was written on the afternoon of Christmas Eve in 1818 for guitar and singers because the pipe organ at the church was broken. The words, written by a Catholic priest in Australia, were very appropriate for the Christmas season.
Feel free to join us the second time through. next announcer is Riley.
The statistics for the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, written by Johnny Marks, are staggering. More than 160 million recordings were made, and around 7 million copies of sheet music were sold. Not to mention the toys, clothing, and other items sold bearing the image of the shiny-nosed reindeer. It all started in 1949 when it was introduced by Gene Autry at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The rest is history.
And Josh and Ava, you are our bell players for this. And our second. Okay, our next announcer is Sadalyn. Are you going to say it, Sadalyn?
Here Comes Santa Claus was introduced by Gene Autry in 1947 and was a huge hit right away.
Good job. Okay, we have Liam, who's not here, Sarah, Anderson, Anthony, and Kenza, instruments. announcer is Finley.
Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree was written in 1958 by Johnny Marr during a time when rock and roll was affecting even Christmas music. The scene would have been at a Christmas pop filled with dancing in the new old-fashioned way.
Our next announcer is Alan.
James Pierpont wrote the song Jingle Bells in 1857 for his Sunday school children. After his performance, it became a Christmas favorite forever.
And Deborah, Alan, Willie, and Jocelyn play instruments. Okay, our next announcer is not here. Jingle Bell Rock has nothing to do with the song Jingle Bells. Jingle Bell Rock was written 100 years later, in the 1950s, when rock and roll was coming on strong with all music, even Christmas music. Okay, we have Finn, Nadia, and Penn. We're the only ones here. Yeah, there's no one left over there.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing and bushels of fun. While the jingle bells has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells rock and jingle bells rock. Dancing and prancing
Okay, our next announcer is Sarah.
During the Middle Ages, religious holidays were the only holidays celebrated. Therefore, everyone wanted to stretch it out as long as possible. This is why the 12 Days of Christmas was written. These 12 days begin on Christmas Day and extend to the Epiphany, when the wise men came with their gifts. This began the tradition of giving gifts on Christmas.
Ready? Our next announcer is Anderson.
The song Nothing for Christmas was inspired by Roy Bennett's daughter, Claire. After spilling some ink on her mom's throat, she was warned it might not be a good Christmas after that. Roy Bennett and his friend Sid Tepper were the writers of the song, getting all their inspiration from all their children. The song was first premiered in the 1950s.
And we have Riley. I guess you're the only one playing. Unless Sandalyn has an instrument she wants to play. Ready? And I did tell them to never do these things. Our next announcer for today is Penn. Go ahead.
Wish You a Merry Christmas is one of the oldest songs from the days of Old England. Our music was a part of everyday life. Musicians entertained in the village, at weddings, and for other special occasions and events. Sometimes these musicians would receive coins, big pudding, or roasted pig for payment.
All right, Merry Christmas. I'll get out of the way if you want to take a couple pictures.